Hey there everybody, Paller here, and welcome back to the Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. So we are working our way through the Shrine of Amana. We are not quite halfway through, I don't think. Maybe roughly halfway through. We have hit the second bonfire and are working our way towards the third bonfire. We made it to this little safe room here where we can summon the NPC, Felicia the Brave. Now, she is beastly. She's quite strong. But this area is a real hazard for NPCs as they can fall off into edges real quickly. The casters can pull them apart and so forth. Now, there's a little bit of a dilemma here of if we leave her there, come back later and summon her for the boss, or do we summon her now and have her to help us clean out the trash? See, she's actually the boss is pretty darn easy. We don't really need her for the boss. And the trash can actually be more difficult than the boss. What I'm going to do is kind of a mix of both. If you look there, right there's a caster, right there's a caster. I'm going to take out these few casters so that we can exit this room safely without her running off. Then I'm going to summon her. And we're going to use her for a little while. Hopefully for a little while. Really? Come on, stop. Gotta get 4 arrows into her. I think they're hers. I think the casters are hers. The knights are his. There we go. Let that one die. And then we're gonna hit this one 4 times. There, that one will die. And we're also going to go around the building the other way, as I think there's another one we can pick off from this side. We're going to just keep our head on a swivel. There's several of the lurker guys out there. I can hear them. That's what it is. There's a Lucerne Knight there. Okay, we don't need to worry about him. Up, here he comes. We'll fight him here. How the heck did you come out of that hit? That should have done so much poise damage. Really? I'm gonna die to a Lucerne Knight. That was almost very bad. Old Radiant Life Gem. Okay. I'm just looking here. We're not being bombarded with any magic missiles, so we're pretty safe to summon her. Do I still want to do it, though? You know what? I'm going to clear out this area up to that fog wall without her, because there's loot out here that I want to go ahead and use a torch to acquire, and she's very likely to run off the edge. The next zone is where we kind of want her. So that is not a boss fog gate. That is just a zone transition fog gate, and we can just leave her there. Got another caster out there. 3 and 4 and roll, and that hit me still. Okay. Hey, come on, really? I saw that white phantom over there on the left and I freaked out a little bit. Come on. Oh crap, magic missile behind. Where'd that magic missile come from? It's one of these crap render things, so there I can see the knight. Oh, there she is, I see her. Do you see her? She's behind like that flower thing there. Ha! Better not hit me. Get behind the pillar again. We're going to just cheese the physics. Woo. Boy, this one died in a gruesome manner. And 2 Lucerne Knights. See if we can poison one of them before they get to us. Oh, there's another caster behind it, too. So we're going to grab these. And then we're going to retreat. Retreat! Oh! You're not dead? Now you're dead. Okay. I'm not worried about my Estus Flask too much, as there is a bonfire right on the other side of that fog wall. So we're pretty good to proceed. Oh, that one's not a... That's one of the healer guys. That's right. There, now you're dead. Alright, so that third one there with those 2 Lucerne Knights, she actually just heals, and she gives off some pretty strong heals, too. Keep that in mind. Twinkling Titanite. Very good. Okay, now, there is a bunch of loot still in this area. Smooth and silky stone. First we have some loot there. Be careful here. There's an edge. I don't know if you guys can see it. We're literally right on the edge. You can't run from the end of this kind of walkway straight across. You'll fall and die. Archdrake Mace. Let's pop a fire butterfly. No, let's hold off for a moment. We're going to just move through here. So through those roots is an ogre. And we just want to make sure we can retreat and cheese him. Because you don't want to fight an ogre in this water. You can't move fast enough in order to really avoid their pickup. And if they grab you, you're dead. We're going to break away some of this. There's the ogre. We're going to pull out our bow again, and we're going to poison him. We're going to try to, at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. We now have Sesame Street. There we go. And he should not come out too far. And we'll just let him do his thing there. Alright, he's down now. Now, there's nothing great back in here, if I recall. It's like a... I want to say a human effigy? I'll probably be wrong. Singer's dress and life ring +2. That's what it is. So this is the regeneration ring. +2. It's the highest one of them. Or no, it's the plus health ring. That's actually a pretty good health boost. You see, from 1388 to 1561. Decent health boost, but... I don't know. Once your health is up around the 20 to 25 mark from vitality, if something's going to kill you, it's because you screwed up, and having a little more health likely isn't going to save your life. At least that's my experience. You know, at this point you're at the stage where you can take a bad hit once or twice, but if you take too much more than that, you messed up. On the Loring Skull. And we're going to come out here, and we're going to hug this outer edge here. And out there you can see there's an item. Actually, that item we can't get from here. We can get this item, though. Soul of a Hero, Divine Blessing. Okay. Now it's torch time. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to equip the Flame Butterflies. save us some time in the future. Flame butterfly. Torch. Because I know there's a chest out that way. And remember, when you have the torch out, the lurker guys, they aggro from much further away. So just be ready to get out of the way. By now, if you haven't been overly using your flame butterflies, though, you should have about 30 of them at this point. So you can go ahead and burn a few, and if not, you can always buy more. If you look at all the red blood stains, you can tell there's been quite a few people dying out here. Here comes one. And swing, and 2. Our sword's getting a little low on durability. I want to say it's over here, is the chest. There's corruption pots. And we got cursed? You gotta be kidding me. Ah! Well, that's why I equipped them. Can't believe we got cursed. That's fine. We got the human effigies to waste. Still annoying. Could have sworn there was a chest out here. There it is. Okay, it's not a mimic. And Fire Tempest. Another very, very strong pyromancy. Okay, that is, as far as I know, all the loot out here. So we have the 2 sorceries, the one out there, the Sunlight Blade, the Fire Tempest. You got a few other items scattered around. You have the Ogre items. And that's basically it on this side. We're now going to progress through to the other side of that fog wall. Our sword is getting desperately low, but we are about out of bonfire. I'm going to have to pop a human effigy, use... Alright, come on, Felicia. You can see she's running, I believe that's the Grand Lance or the Great Lance. Just remember, be careful here. If you follow this path straight, you're going to fall and die. You want to kind of hang to the left here out towards these rocks and loop back around. Sure, she's still following us. And she's stuck. Really? Come on, Felicia. There you go. I would have laughed if she would have fallen and died after we did all that work to try and keep her alive. Okay, here we go. In here are a ton of these mushroom guys. And for the most part, we're going to let her handle them. As these are the armor corrosion ones. And they'll just destroy our armor. And our sword's a little low. However, there is also a very big one over here. See the real big one there? So the big one, come on, let me target, stupid thing, target the big one. Can I just throw it that way? There, that hit it. There we go. You go, Felicia. I don't think it does anything to her armor. And here is the bonfire. Now, all of these are going to respawn another dick bonfire by the developers. I don't know why they did this. Bonfires are supposed to be the safe places. Cannot use. Why can't I use? Because she's here? Really? Well, damn. Alright, we're going to have to get a different weapon out. Let's go with the Rust Red Sword for now. How are we doing on SS Plus? We still have 7. Alright, we're going to hold on to them for a little while. Okay. More casters. There we go. I was trying to get to the right distance where it'll hit the edge instead of us. What, she didn't get poisoned? Come on. Now you're annoying me. How about that? I'm just gonna shoot you in the head with arrows. Okay, there's gonna be another one, I believe off to the right here. So, when we come down into this area, we are gonna get invaded by a red phantom. That's why I'm kind of clearing the way first, as you don't want the caster to get us while we're fighting the red phantom. But with Felicia here, she should be able to tank up one of those without much problem. And you can see she's already found one and she's off and running. There it is. And there's another one back over there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pick that one off real quick. Yeah, so this red phantom is a frickin' hexcaster. But Felicia's a beast. And don't fall off the edge after him. I think there's an edge right there, Felicia. There goes the Phantom. Okay. So you can see why we kind of tried to save her for this area here. Without her, you can approach it a bit safer. The big issue is... I'm going to go ahead and pop a torch. The big issue is the one caster who's kind of over here in this area. There's no way to get line of sight on him. He's kind of standing like right here. And when you come into this area, he's going to just rain spells on you. Just let Felicia do her thing. Run around and loot all this great loot. Red Iron Twin Blade. So that is a strength-based Twin Blade. We may actually try that out. Don't follow me, Felicia. I don't want you to fall and die. Stay right there. I'll come back. Homing Crystal Soul Mass. One of the higher end, if not the top end, sorceries. Okay. We're not quite done yet, but we got most of the stuff. Now back over here we can get that other item we saw from the other side. Can kind of walk out along the edge here. Felicia, please don't fall and die. Large soul. Oh boy. I don't want to push you off the edge, lady. Come on, go back. There you go. Go back. Keep going back. Keep going back. Thank you. Now I believe this way there's a chest. And off we went. Son of a... I knew that was going to happen. Son of a bee. Alright, let's swap this for the next ring. Alright. We're going to go ahead, we're going to sit down here. Oh, we might as well tune spells while we're here. Goodbye, homeward. Hello, Sunlight Blade. Alright, bow time. Bow, bow, bow. Come on, bow. Okay, those aren't aggroed. The one good thing about this area, as the big one, while he'll aggro, he can't come any farther into the room. So he'll just kind of sit there and do his thing. You can pretty much just, as long as you stay at range. Good. Alright, that one's gonna die. Forgot about that guy already. Now we gotta redo all this. Luckily, we don't have to worry about the Red Phantom anymore, so we can take it slow. Come on. There we go. And you are dead. Good. Okay, where's that other one? Right there. We'll let him hit there for a sec. We gotta just get one more arrow on here. You know, I never really thought about this. This might be a great use for Alvia with poison arrows, because you can get 3 bolts at once. It's a good thought. You can get poison bolts also, so you could probably just real quickly rip them apart. Alright. We're not falling you off the edge this time, buddy. That's what I thought. I thought there was a chest here. Apparently there's no reason to come out here. Could have sworn there was a chest. Nope. Alright, so no reason to die there other than being dumb. Alright, now there's going to be... For the most part, we're going to leave all those guys out there. You can see they have the butterflies around them, so they're going to be passive. We're going to have to kill a few of them, like this one here. But most of them will just bypass, and we're going to cut right over here. Now, the singing is going to stop once we get up here, so just keep that in mind, as we might want to watch our backs. They might come running, but I don't think they will. Large soul, green blossom. Any loot? Any loot? Any loot? Alright, we're ready for the boss fight then. Now, if you look at this Neofito, she's a little screwed up. This one was beat the heck up. Whoops. And when you talk to her, she disappears. Interesting. Now, I don't know if it's coming through in the audio, but there's extra noise in with this singing. Let's, what weapon do we want to use? The Ultra? Black Knight Ultra? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, we are about to fight the Demon Song. This is one of the more interesting bosses, interesting in design, but he's actually pretty darn easy. So, let's go ahead, we'll get in there, and I'll explain as we go. There is the Demon Song. So he's a frog with a demon inside of him. Now the only part of him that we can actually attack is that demon face. And okay, nope, I thought he was aggro, and not quite yet. Yes, he did. So, the key you want to do is you want to bait out his attacks here, and then you want to attack his face. and he'll go back inside, and then you bait out the attack again. Now you want to be careful of several things. He has a hop attack like that if that hits you spot on, that is going to hurt like mad. He's going to do... Oh, come on. He's got that attack there that he can do in either 1s or 3s. Come on, just do your normal... There you go. We can also throw some heavy lightnings into his face when he opens up like that. See how much damage that does. He doesn't have all that much health. For the most part, the only thing you have to worry about is letting him run you out of stamina and his direct jump forward, where if he lands on you, it's going to do a ton of damage. Now, he's only really going to do that if you're really far away to close ground. So normally if you stay within about his arm length, he's just going to continue to do that. Now, if he hopped away, just close the gap a little bit, put him back into melee range. He's going to do this. We run in and hit him. Back away. Run back in, hit him, back away. And that's really all there is to this fight. It's pretty simple. And I missed. And I missed again. Alright, we're just going to finish him off with some great lightning bolts. Oh, let's, nope, can't do that. Uh-oh. He's going to hop, so we want to... See, that barely caught us and still did a decent chunk of damage. That's the big one. If that belly flop lands on you, you're going to take probably 2/3 of your life in damage. But it's over. Is it? Nope. He got it closed just in time. Goodbye, Demon Song. A very, very easy fight. It's a little unfortunate because he is so very interesting. I think he's an awesome looking boss, but yeah, he's ridiculously easy. Alright, once he is dead, our exit is out this side right here. And you'll notice he did drop something other than his soul. He dropped Key of the Embedded. Kingdom Heart fans are going to give off a little squee here. At least I believe that's what this thing is. Isn't that basically the Kingdom Hearts sword? This sword is also a key. Think back to a few videos back. You'll know exactly what we're going to use that key for. What sword do I want to use? What sword? Oh, let's show this thing. The Helix Halberd. This thing is pretty freaking awesome. So, this is a standard halberd. Now watch the center of it when I do a heavy attack. With a spear embedded into it that shoots out when you do that. I don't know if we can show it better this way. Nope, not really. Maybe like this? Not really. Anyway, you can kind of see there's like a spear down the middle of it. And when you do your heavy attack, it does a thrusting spear. It's pretty dang awesome. I like it. It's an awesome design. We have the Archdrake Maces or the Lucernes. They're the same thing. Let's see here. Oh, twin blade. Yeah. So this is the strength-based twin blade. It still requires 20 dex to use, but this is a heavy twin blade. This is one you want a two-hand. Great for real heavy chain combos. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I believe it has a really good running attack, if I remember right. Oh, no, this does not. I guess it's one of the other ones. One of them has like a leap type attack when you're running. Okay. What do we want to use? Let's go with... Let's try Smelter Demon. Alright, out here, we are basically done with the Shrine of Amana. And we're going to come around here. There is the door to the crypts. We're not going in there yet, though. Over here is a building. There is a chest here. Magic arrow. Nothing great. But in here is a bonfire. Go ahead and we will rest up. Now, something I didn't actually try, and we're going to have to do a little bit of finagling here. So, this thing I'm almost positive. If we drop that, we need a... There we go. I forgot we could have used this in there, but I didn't have one equipped. I'm pretty sure, yep, won't work with any of the boss weapons. It might, maybe with Thorn. Some of these have... Oh, it will work with the... Because this is already a lightning weapon, I can put lightning onto it. This might work very well for us. I bet this has some insane damage on it right now. Well, only 300. But, let's see. So it's got 50 plus 50. Yeah. We'll have to play around with this and see how it works. Unfortunately, we only get one cast of Sunlight Blade. We will be able to buy a second one here in a little bit. But that's tempting. Let's see. Let's see if it'll work on the Black Knight stuff. I think it will. Let's get the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword out. Redo our Sunlight, and then... Yes, it will. And now we have 429 on this. I think that's what we had. It mustn't be taken into account the buff. I don't think it's taken into account the buff. We'll have to do some testing and see how that actually works. But there you go. We're gonna have to run with a shrine or a whatchamacallit chime on the off, and then we'll throw that there. So that's 69.5%. That's not too bad. Okay. With that, we're at basically 30 minutes. We're going to go ahead and we're going to call it an episode. Till the next time, though, this has been Paler. Thanks for watching.